long time in Atlanta, and not for the reasons that you're hoping. All right, you see that health bar on the top of your screen? This is signs of life. OG Anunoby. Early on, all right, the Hawks still in it.
He was on a heater, boy.
Yeah.
5 for 5. The bucket was like a hula hoop at this point.
At this point, it's just a heat check. OG on fire. All right, so late in the first quarter, the Knicks up 10. Jalen Brunson lays it in. Knicks up 12. All right, Knicks up 17 now.
Step through. Snatched it.
Gets downhill. OG had 29 points. He had first 14 in the first quarter alone.
Thank you.
Brunson drives, fakes, lays it in. All right, so now this is only the second quarter, and the Hawks are struggling. Mikal Bridges misses a three, gets his own rebound, and lays it in.
I don't know what I was watching from the Hawks. Like,
well, I stopped watching after this. I actually took a nap.
No, I had to watch.
So did the Hawks.
I wasn't watching the game. You know what I was watching? I was watching the score. I was like, what was it? It's at 30.
James
What was
Dolan,
at 40?
he can't believe it. All right, yeah, this is where we could just turn it off. At this point, Jalen Brunson chased it down. A little boosty on the sidelines.
Hey, set it off. Let's set it off.
No one else in Atlanta was smiling here. The inside crew at halftime was trying to perform some CPR, checking in.
That was comedy.
White flag being waved. We're sorry for your loss, Shaq. New York, they dominated in this one, 140-89. The Knicks took over Atlanta, and they decided to have a 51-piece lemon pepper wet style beatdown. No, that's not just Perk's order. That was the largest playoff win in Knicks history. New York held a 61-point lead in the game, went on a 67-13 run. There's people who were saying they thought that ESPN, the score bug, was glitching because they thought that this was a fake score. No, that was correct. Meanwhile, Jason Tatum and the Celtics, they had a chance to land that knockout blow, but Joel Embiid, he showed up at home for the 76ers. Now, during a break, Jason Tatum, he was dealing with some discomfort in his left leg. He's running a little bit to loosen it up, but he did stay in the game. So we picked this up in the third quarter. Jaylen Brown rejected. Here come the 76ers the other way.
Yeah, defense to offense. Kelly Oubre and Paul George, they have been doing an outstanding job one-on-one on their one-on-one defense against Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, those fresh legs for Paul George. And here is where Tatum heads back to the locker room. He did not return to this game. So later in the quarter, defender on George, same result.
Look, we're getting a little vintage PG right here.
23 points for Paul George. End of the quarter, Tyrese Maxey drives.
Been cooking them all series.
Talk about the Ferrari.
Crafty little finish. 30 points for Maxey here. And now this is when Kenny was starting to wave that white, was it paper towels that he was waving around? The Celtics have pulled their starters. Joel Embiid, just a little sauce to finish this off. To Edgecombe in the corner for three.
He also had 8 assists last night.
Embiid sharing a moment with his son post-game, and Philly goes on to win this one. Let's take a listen to Joel.
I mean, I've been paying these guys for so long. I'm tired of losing to them. So we have a chance to accomplish, something special.
Yeah, I expect to play. It was my other leg, so not the one I injured last year. I wasn't overly concerned.
All things considered, we're in a great spot. Going home for Game 7. Expecting a great atmosphere. Expecting a great fight from our group. Last 2 games wasn't the best, but you move on. So I'm looking forward to it. And I'm excited for Game 7.
The Celtics, they've been known to stretch out a series.
What is going on?
And apparently when New York has a beatdown like that, Stephen A. crashes in studio.
He's feeling good today.
What's going on,
What's
Stephen
up,
A.?
my babes? What's up, my babes? What's going on, girl? How you doing? What's up, big boy? Malika, life is just so good right now. I love the color right here, right there, the orange. You see the orange?
Like the blue skies,
You're getting it, what I'm saying? This is what we've been waiting for. We're going to the finals.
Oh, the Knicks are going to the finals.
We're going to the finals. We're going to the finals. Jaylen Brown, I hope you handle your business, but if you do, tomorrow, Next week's gonna be miserable. We got Boston. We gonna get it. We gonna get them. If it's the Sixers and Embiid, your brother, he gonna get hurt. I'm sorry, he just gonna get hurt, okay? And then, who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Orlando. It's gonna be Detroit. We don't know. It don't matter. Neither's ready. Neither's ready.
Orange and blue.
Neither's
So
ready.
Stephen A., last time I saw you, you were in D.C. And what did I ask you? I asked you for your location. Why?
I was very well. I was.
What did I want to send to you?
I don't remember.
My doctor, because you were sweating. You were worried about the New York Knicks.
I was very upset.
I was worried about your blood pressure.
And do you know they haven't lost since I went off? Do you see that motivational? Did you see that motivational speech I dropped on them? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Malika. This is how it goes. Okay, you got to get on them. Mikal Bridges wasn't handling his business. I was very upset. Carl Anthony Towns, he wasn't the focal point the way he needed to be. I was very upset.
That was not motivation. That was you exercising demons.
Did you watch all 140 of those?
No, I did not. I didn't need to. The Knicks were up with 8 minutes left in the third quarter, 101 to 40. I mean, it's so bad. It's so bad. I mean, there's an APB out. I can't find Ludacris because, you know, these guys chirp, all right? I couldn't find Ludacris. I couldn't find T.I. I don't know where they at. You know, all my peeps in Atlanta, they just got, they disappeared. And I don't blame them because it's going to be a long off season for those people in the ATL. There was no magic in that city. There was no magic in that city last night. And that's all I'm going to say.
All I'm going to say is keep that same energy.
Excuse me. What were you trying to say?
I mean, if there's a rough game in the future, you're going to be orange and blue skies. You're good. You're happy.
You know what? Listen, it's an emotional roller coaster. It's all right for us as men to show our vulnerabilities and to show our emotion every now and then. You did it last week, Shanae, when you were talking about the Houston Rockets when they were down. Look at them now. They're about to tie the series tonight.
But I wasn't sweating.
So we were talking about the 76ers in Boston. They're going to a Game 7. Who are your New York Knicks going to be facing in the next round?
Honestly, Malika, I think it might be Philly. I don't like the way Boston's look, and I'm worried about Tatum. I'm really worried. He said, Shams came on show. Shams said he's going to play tomorrow. He's going to play in Game 7. I'm worried about Tatum playing in that game. Tim Grover always told me for years, Michael Jordan's famous trick.
Yeah, relentless.
He said, hey, when you get an injury on one leg, you overcompensate on the other. And that's how it happens to the other leg. I'm worried about Tatum and his availability. Even if he plays, I hope he doesn't get hurt. I don't wish that on anybody. But it don't matter. I mean, either way, they both going down. It's just a matter of which one want to go down to New York. That's all I'm saying.
You heard it here. It's just a matter of which one wants to go down to New York. Stephen A., it's always a better day when you come and join us on set.
Well, I want to say this. It was a better day for me to be at the L.A. Lakers game the other night, and Malika Andrews came over and gave me this big, fabulous hug. And you know what I'm saying? And I was looking for my girl, Shanae, and I couldn't find her. I was like, where she was. And everybody saw.
You found my sister, though.
Everybody, that's right. The sister was there giving me love right there. Everybody saw the love and they gave me love. It was very, very touching. And I'll be there Sunday because they're going to lose tonight. It's going to be a Game 7 at Crypto.com Arena.
How many are we going to get? We have 3 Game 6s tonight, so that means we have the potential to have the 2 best words in sports and get it 4 times in one round. That's the most in over a decade. So let's check in with some of the best reporters in the business as the stakes continue to climb in these playoffs. And let's start in Orlando, because the Magic, they have a chance to become the 5th team to pull off an 8-1 upset since the first round expanded to best of 7. Young Masuk, you're there. Do the Pistons seem like a team that's up against the ropes?
Malika, Kay Cunningham said they played freer. They looked more like themselves in Game 5. I asked Asar Thompson this morning, what took you guys so long to finally look like the 60-win Pistons team? He said, we're learning as we go. We're a young team. Of course, tonight they're going to face a second elimination game, but in hostile environment. I asked J.B. Bickerstaff the other day, do you guys feel like you have more life now? He said, we've always had life. Until the fat lady starts singing, we have life.
On the flip side, Franz Wagner, he's out tonight. So how much does that change the game plan for Orlando? Because he's been their Cade stopper.
This is a game changer for the Orlando Magic because when he was the primary defender on Cade Cunningham in the first 4 games, Cade only made 6 field goals and had 6 turnovers.
Right.
He was in a boot in Detroit. He was ruled out yesterday before this game. If this series is extended to Game 7 on Sunday, it's looking highly unlikely that he would be able to play in that.
Thank you very much. Let's go out to the 6, where we got a Game 6. Brandon Ingram is listed as doubtful for Toronto's win or stay home game against the Cavaliers. Jamal Collier, you're there. It's been kind of an uninspiring start to the playoffs for Cleveland. Did they feel like they need a big night from their backcourt?
Yeah, Malika, we've been waiting for that big night from Donovan Mitchell, especially. But Mitchell said he doesn't really care about that. In fact, we've seen the big game scoring Donovan Mitchell, and he said actually we see how that movie ends. And that's why the other night when Dennis Schroeder got it cooking in the fourth quarter, he told Kenny Atkinson, leave Dennis out there. It was good to sit on the bench. I asked James Harden, what are they going to need to win this Game 6 tonight? He said everything. Everything.
All right. Well, we're going to be tuned into that, Jamal. Thank you. Let's shift out to the West because we could see some history on our hands. The Rockets, they are trying to become the first team to come back from an 0-3 deficit, and we all know that's something LeBron James, he does not want on his resume. Dave McMenamin, the Lakers, they failed to crack the century mark in either of their last 2 losses. So how are they trying to find their level and avoid a Game 7 here?
Yeah, Malika, LeBron also doesn't want to exchange the war of words between both sides this series. Jabari Smith Jr. said the Rockets are obviously the better team. I asked LeBron about that after Game 5. He said, I'm too old for that bleep. And the game is won in between the 4 lines. Where the Lakers are struggling in between those 4 lines are with their turnovers. They had 15 of them, leading to 18 points for the Rockets in Game 5. Marcus Smart committed 6 of them. He said, we're not giving ourselves a chance by the way we're turning the ball over. If they do that, they should have a better game plan. And then they got to continue to feed the beast inside. DeAndre Ayton, 37 points, 27 rebounds in games 4 and 5. He is trending in the right direction, even though the Lakers in the series are not.
Dave, thank you very much. The Lakers, of course, they also got Austin Reeves back for Game 5, but they relied heavily on him and LeBron. That duo created 77% of the team's points in the loss. And that lack of balance, it had Big Perk making a big prediction on yesterday's show.
They are in trouble. As a matter of fact, the Rockets are going to win this series.
Ooh.
Everything right now, the Rockets,
Wow.
Yes.
History.
Yes, making history. And I'm sorry because Braun is going to be on the wrong side of it. But right now in this series, it favors the Rockets. Hello, world. You damn right I said it. I'm going to say it again. The Rockets are about to make history. I got my family up here, H-Town legend. Damn it, the legends going to be in the building. Paul Wall, Slim Thug, Bun B, the list goes on. You know why? Because they have found their identity on the defensive side of the basketball. And the Houston Rockets has held the Los Angeles Lakers under 100 points in the last 2 games. Let's talk about this matchup. Games 1 and 2, Luke Kennard was having it his way. 20 points plus in each one of those games. And all of a sudden, this beast, Amen Thompson, got the assignment. And look right here, the athleticism, the length, it bothered him, blowing up the screens, not being able to get in screens. Look at him, the awareness, right, of knowing where Luke Kennard is at. And look at the recovery on this one by Amen Thompson. Give me that. You want to see some real numbers? Look at these numbers right here. Since Game 2, in the last 3 games, Amen Thompson has guarded him 111 times. Guess how many points Luke Kennard has scored?
I can guess 1.
1! 1! You talking about an elite defender? You talking about a guy that's setting the tone? This is what you call a tone setter. H-Town stand up.
Perk, what's your area code? I have a 281.
I'm 409, but I'm adopted in Houston.
Okay, that's fine. 713-832. If we're going to make a case for the Houston Rockets, it's also about the defensive job that they're doing on LeBron James, just trying to wear him down. LeBron James has had to carry a lot of weight for the Los Angeles Lakers, and this is what I like to call active recovery, because on this possession, the Lakers actually get a steal. They're off to the races, but instead, where's LeBron James? Time is going by. It's 5 seconds. There's an offensive rebound. Where's LeBron? It's because he's resting on the play. He doesn't enter the picture until almost 11 seconds goes by because this man is playing so many minutes, max minutes. He did not sign up for this. He knew that Austin Reeves, obviously Luka Doncic were the primary options, especially the second half of the season. But when you look at the minutes per game, here are the leaders in the Lakers-Rockets series. Amen Thompson, Jabari Smith Jr., Alperen Sengun, and one member of the Los Angeles Lakers. But check out the ages. 23 years old, 22, and then 23, and then, of course, the 41-year-old. Something is a little different than the rest, Malika.
Well, the Rockets, they're one win away, Shanae, from forcing a Game 7 after going down 3-0. That Uno reverse, it's not something you see all that often when you look at the entirety of NBA history. It's only happened 4 times up until this point, and each of those previous 4 times, they all